morning and assalamu alaikum to all parents and students. Today we are doing a new digraph, N and G. Whenever two alphabets join together and they make one sound, that is known as a digraph, as I've told you in my previous videos as well. The digraph today on page number 23 on your phonic reader is N, meaning N and G join together and make one sound, that is N. Mainly the sound of G is very less amount to that you cannot even hear it. It's like silent, but you can hear the sound of N. This is a consonant digraph because N and G both are consonants. Now let's start our work. This digraph is mostly used in doing words. What are doing words? Any action done in any sentence or any word, meaning if you are doing any work, that is known as an action word, that is known as a verb, doing word. Mostly this digraph, this consonant digraph is used in that word, in all of those doing words. Let's start reading on page number 23. Creeping, creeping, meaning creep was just a word. Ing is used to form the doing of it, meaning ing is used to tell us, meaning that it is being done in the present time. It could also be meaning she, like they are creeping, or it can go, we can mainly go in details as well, but for a Montessori student, they just have to know that it's in the present time. Creeping, creeping, meaning these three men were creeping inside, meaning creeping means to walk very, slowly, and creep is like a jeeb, weird way to walk. Look at the way they're walking. This is not a way to walk for a normal person. Meaning meaning they could have been bullies, or they could have been burglars or thieves. So this is creeping. The next word is sleeping, sleeping. You can see the king is on his bed and he is sleeping. Meaning this is also been done in the present time. Meaning abhi ho raha hai ye kaam. ठीक है? Sleeping, sleeping. So let's just underline the digraph over here. A gang of men is going to rob the other king. A gang of men is going to rob the king. So you see, we have this story over here. It's kind of like a story on page number 23. Meaning when the king was sleeping, these three men came inside his castle, you can say, and they're trying to steal him. You can see a gang of men. Gang means a group. A gang of men is going to rob the king. You can see going is a doing word over here. It's an action and it means that they are going to do it in the present time. And king, some words, like there are some words that give you the reputation of something, and there are some words that tell us about that you can say concentrate on an object, meaning the king over here, meaning the name of the king is going to be something else, but while we further talk about this, this is a naming word. The men get his ring. The men get his ring. You see, the king was sleeping and he had a ring on his hand. Now they can sing. Now they can sing. Now when they have finished their work, they can when they robbed means you can say the stole is a much better word. When they stole this ring from the king, they got happy, and when you get happy, it's a very human psychology that you get happy, you sing. So they are going to sing. Now ring over here is an object, you can say it's kind of like a naming word, and sing is a doing word over here. Da ka in king is looking sad. Ha he is crying. The king is looking sad. He is crying. Now you see, in the first sentence, it's telling us about the emotions that the king feels now, meaning the king is looking sad. Looking means, as from our perspective, like we see him as, like we look at the picture, we are watching him and he is sad, as it portrays to us in the story. He is crying. You can see he is crying. Crying is a doing word over here. He is thinking. He is thinking. Now what is he doing? He's thinking about. Thinking means sochna. He's thinking about, finding out who these thieves were, and he's thinking about shooting them and killing them. All right. You can see in the picture, bang, 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 meaning he's going to find them and he's going to kill them. Well, our story finishes here of this digraph. Let's do the reinforcement. Bang, bang, fa-ang, fang, ga-ang, gang. Right, we missed a word over here. You see, this is a word. Gang also, gang means a group of men, and it's a naming word, you can say. And mostly the ng digraph is used in verbs. But if it's used in a noun, then that means it's going to be used in a common noun, meaning a noun that does not have a proper name on it. Ha-ang, hang, ra-ang, rang, sa-ang, sang, ba-ang, bang, da-ang, dung, ha-ang, hung, la-ang, lung, ra-ang, rung, sa-ang, sung. You see, now in the second line, most of these, 2 or 3 words, meaning when you have an ing at the end of the word, that is in the present time. Alright, or it could be a naming word, common naming word. But when it's used with a u, or like over here in sung, meaning sang was it's in the you can say present, and sung is in the past, meaning it's already been done. Wa-ing, wing, ka-ing, king, ra-ing, ring, sa-ing, sing, swa-ing, swing, sta-ing, sting. Now you see, the first one told us about bang, fang, gang, hang, rang, sang. These are all you can say doing words. Alright, and bung, dung, hung, lung, rung, sung. These 2 were past. And lung, hung, dung, and bung. Bung is the, this is also past. Dung, hung, lung. These 3 are the naming words with the meaning. Dung is kind of like it's at the end of you can say the B, and this is where how the B hurts you from. It's very quite sharp. And hung is also a past. This is a second form of hang. It's already done. And lung is your it's a body part, it's a body organ, you can say. This is a naming word. You see, over from the small details, so much you can learn. All right, but this is a proper naming word, because but if you further want to talk about it, we do not know whose lung we are talking about. Wing, king, ring, sing, swing, and sting are all naming words, right? They're all naming words. Gong and long, these are, or you can say these are describing words. Thing and sling, these are also describing words, you can say, right? Batting, ba-atting, batting, ba-atting, betting, ha-itting, hitting, po-otting, potting, ka-atting, cutting, ma-atting, matting, ga-atting, getting, sa-itting, sitting, da-otting, dotting, ba-atting, butting. These are, as I've told you, these are all action words. These are all action words. So this is a very important digraph for you. It tells you about the past, present of the situation of each sentence. It could be used in a story, and it tells you about the common and proper naming words, and it also tells you about some of the describing words. So it's a very important digraph for you to learn. It's used in many sentences, just like on page number 22, WH wa is also a digraph that is very important for you to learn. I hope this video was informative for you. Thank you.